Now we have Goddess 334 who is in front of the Japan Sakura Park who want to say for this matter. Goddess 334.
Thank you, Paul. So, I am on the scene where I closed by the Japan Sakura Park. The interviews who will go first named of John and Jane Fernandez, the parents of Raven Fernandez. So John and Jane, what do you have to say for this matter when the parents giving their kids a punishment day?
So, I hear about all this on GNN American News. When those kids got in trouble and get themselves a punishment day, I said this was absolutely child abuse. The way how they treat them is very unacceptable. I saw the girl named Buttercup was getting throw up by professor. How do they throw up on someone? That was very disgusting for them to do that. And blondish Buttercup put the firework inside her sister mouth and get launched by firework. Literally, she got exploded.
Yeah, I agree. This people just sick. I even saw the little girl named Buttercup was pushed into the vent fan and getting injured so bad by his insane father named Professor. I was so shocked too, and her sister blondish Buttercup also gave her a concussion time. At least she don't hurt so hard. What a horrible sister. I really feel bad for her.
So John and Jane, do you allow to do that to your son?
No, why not? Me and my wife will never do that at all. Our nice son is a good child. He could get little bit of trouble at sometimes. I am so glad the police are looking for them. That's all we have to say.
Thank you John and Jane for your time. Now we have the next interviewer is Geppetto, the father of Pinocchio, who love his son. So Geppetto, what do you have to say for this matter when the parents giving their kids a punishment day?
As for my answer, I find this all outrage. What do they thinking they're doing this to their own child? They does not deserve all that. I saw the very sad moment when Buttercup was getting beat up by blondish Buttercup with her ultra power for ruining Father's Day. What is wrong with her? Are she going to kill her to death and kill her alive? Doing this very cruelty. At least she is okay. I also saw the sad moment when Buttercup tried to take a shower, but her parents forced her to take a cold shower. What? Are they serious? How do they force her to take a cold shower? Are they going to turn her to the ice lollipops to freeze her to death? That was very frozen.
So Geppetto, do you ever allow to do that to your son?
No, absolutely not. I am a woodcarver. I love my son and I take good care of him. He is a good child. He could get a little bit trouble at some time, because he had his conscience Jiminy Cricket to help him to do the right thing, and I will never did that to him at million time. I hope these parents are get locked up. That's all.
Thank you Geppetto for your time. Now we have next interviewers is Boris and Doris Anderson, the parents of Caillou and Rosie. So Boris and Doris, what do you have to say for this matter when the parents giving their kids a punishment day?
As for my answer, I find this extremely atrocious and outrageous. Don't they realize that's a crime? They would charge for the cruelty. I ever saw the boy named Butch was tortured by his family. His brothers and father also throw the pumpkin pie on his butt so hard and cause his pants broken. What a horrible brothers and father. And one of the worst punishment when the girl named Buttercup was forced to drink a hot sauce by her family. Hot sauce? Are they serious? Hot sauce is a hot stuff that contains hot thing can get you very sick and ended up in surgery for a week or for a month and possibly died. She could ended up at the hospital for surgery or being killed thanks to her family. They should be very ashamed themselves doing that to her. They just went too far.
I agree with my husband. I even seen the bad picture of that poor girl named Buttercup was embarrassing, shamed, and humiliated by her family and other people who were involved. And got many of you like it and people find it funny. That is not funny at all. I hope this bad Google will get taken down. I feel heartbreaking.
So Boris and Doris, did you ever allow to do that to your son and daughter?
No, why would we? They are a good child. They can get a little bit trouble at some time. We will punish them if they does. Not with the punishment day. We hope we will see them at the court. That's all we have to say.
Thank you Boris and Doris for your time. Now we have the last interviewers is Mrs. Delgado, the mother of Gina Delgado. So Mrs. Delgado, what do you have to say for this matter when the parents giving their kids a punishment day?
Well, I find that was very outrageous. Don't they realize this type of behavior can getting out of hand too far? They should be an execution or death sentence. I saw the disturbing moment when classic Caillou and Dora are get stabbed by their parents with a large glass crack piece to the stomach. That was very painful for them. I even saw the girl named Buttercup was chased by her family after she blowing up the Thanksgiving special with the weapon, getting trapped and killed by her family at the dead end. And the worst of all, they hang her body in the street after they killed their daughter. This type of behavior is not dead of Jesus Christ. One never so angry when her family did that. They are going to regret it when they are died. Her family is such a psychopaths and child abusing criminals.
So Mrs. Delgado, did you ever allow to doing this to your daughter?
No, I wouldn't. My daughter is a good child. She could get a little bit trouble when she come home late, because she hanging out with her boyfriend Caillou that long. Me and my husband will usually get worried about her. I hope this people will be found. I am now out.
Thank you Mrs. Delgado for your time. So that's all the interview we have here of this area. Back to our live.
Thank you Goddess 334. Let's go to the next news.